Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching the originals. This is episode 16 of season 1. Hopefully guys are enjoying the series so far. I'd just like to say the last video, sorry I didn't put the link properly in the description for the full episode. I hold my hands up. You gotta call a spade a spade. That is my fault. But in all fairness, yeah, I was out when I posted that video. I was actually having a Nando's and I was with my nan. I took her out for Nando's literally, and I posted the video, and you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you do make mistakes when you're trying to do stuff while you're out and about, and I still wanted to try and get a video out for you guys, so I do apologise. It is my fault, but it is there now if you want to go back and watch it. I'm sorry, but I would also like to say thanks so much to everybody that has subscribed to the channel. We've hit 2,000 subscribers, mate. What the hell is that? 2,000 people at some point in their life has clicked on one of my videos and was like, this is pretty decent. Let's check it out again. Let's stick around. Let's subscribe. What the hell, mate? Literally a couple of months ago, I was in the same position as you guys. Now, I'm not saying I'm like some big massive YouTuber, but it just shows that whatever, mate, you just do something for a bit of fun. Doesn't matter about what you're doing, just go for it, and you never know where it's going to take you. I was literally sat there watching videos, and then I was like, you know what, that looks fun, let's have a go. And fast forward, boom, I'm here now making them. It sounds absolutely ridiculous when you put it down like that, and it definitely is ridiculous, honestly. It's crazy. I can't believe that I actually post a video every day and I can come on in and go on my phone and I've got like 50 messages, everybody discussing it. It's honestly, it sounds crazy, and literally it's like when you see all these YouTubers say, I couldn't do anything if it wasn't for you guys, you know. But it is literally true. Like, if you guys didn't watch it, I would still make the videos, because obviously if you go back to the start of my channel, I was making videos for like 10 people. Them 10 people was probably me, yeah, clicking on it to put a comment on it and stuff like that. And it's just mad. I can't say thank you enough to every single person that supports the channel, whether it's this series or the Vampire Diaries that brought you here, Lucifer, you know, Cobra Kai. We've got loads, Bridgerton. It's crazy when you go back and actually look what we've done. And instead of just going and recapping the last episode, that is going to be just the introduction today. I'd just like to thank everybody so much for sticking around and watching these videos. You know, we've posted nearly 5 seasons of the Vampire Diaries, and we started this one, and these 2 shows are at a request from you guys. Like, literally, I had no intention ever in my life of watching it. My sister's like always like, the Vampire Diaries are out. Mate, you're like, when your sister tells you to watch a show, you're just like, nah, mate, that's a young teens, that, you know, I'm not watching that. But how I was wrong, you know, these shows are absolutely amazing. You guys are amazing. You make me smile every single day. Hopefully I make you smile as well. I can't thank you enough. So let's jump into today's episode. Let's hope we continue where we finished the last one after Elijah killed Celeste, and then we had the spell that locked him in the cemetery, and we finished with Rebekah, KLAUS and Elijah all stood there. KLAUS saying, get away from her. He's like, no chance. Elijah's fangs come out, Rebekah's fangs come out, KLAUS's eyes changed, both got daggers, and then boom, finished. Let's hope that we start with them just fucking running at each other. Thanks for clicking on my video. Thank you for 2,000 subscribers. If you do enjoy today's video, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out. The video is 1,000,000% open in the description today, unlike yesterday, so you can go and click and watch it. Thanks everybody. Let's jump into today's episode.
Hush now. It's just a storm.
Oh, is this KLAUS and Rebekah?
It's a brave night. You can be brave too. Will you stay with me till the storm ends? I'll always stay with you, Rebekah.
Rebekah!
Elijah, he has a white oak steak.
I brought it for you. Your presence here only serves to anger him.
He was speaking facts there, though.
We end this nonsense now. Choosing sides, but I will not allow you to hurt our sister.
How long do you think you can defend her?
As long as it takes, by whatever means necessary.
Do whatever it takes, just stay alive. I promise you I'll get you out of there.
I've never seen him like this before.
I'm not leaving you in there. Davina will find a loophole, get you out early, then we can all go together. Hey, D, how you feeling? Just trying to help you get back to feeling, you know, yourself. 3 out of the 4 girls sacrificed in the harvest have come back. They say they're stronger than ever.
It was cold, empty, and dark, and it went on forever. I don't want to talk about it. Don't make me.
I can't be beaten, nor can I be persuaded.
You did stab me with that blade, forcing me to endure hours of unspeakable pain.
You look like father.
Not him. You were never the recipient of his cruelty. None of you were. Not Cole, not Finn, none of you.
Be still. Hold. Now.
But he grows more pathetic every day.
I'm not pathetic.
Do not talk back to me. Shame is your one and only skill.
Do you know what? I can't get my head. I just can never get my head around people like parents like that. Like I said, there's always, you look at a scenario and you think nobody's ever like that, and it always is. There's somebody out there that is like Michael, and those kids, man, they deserve better. Like, I hope they get out. It stresses me out so much that there's somebody like him somewhere. Can't believe it.
Demonstrate the grace of mercy rather than this petty cruelty.
Really don't know me at all, do you, brother?
Whatever I have done wrong, my guilt is nothing compared to yours. And tell you why it was your cruelty and your spite that led us to this.
Well, go on then.
And that's good.
And when you have finished, I will grant you the punishment you deserve.
Davina, Marcel told me you were up here. Do you want to tell me what happened?
I died, and at first I was alone. Voices whispering to me, the ancestors. They're so angry with me. Horrible things to me if I misuse my magic again.
I just say sorry. She said that she didn't want to talk about it, and now Cammy comes up and she's an open book. Literally, make your mind up.
And his magic is your only shot at a cure.
This hex is going to be the end of me. I lost my faith when Sean died. Now the witches are out of control, and you allowed an original vampire to take control. No, he's going to get out of this trap that he's in, and when he does, he's going to find you.
The trial of Rebekah Michelson.
What a relief his ego's in check.
How do you plead?
I plead you to shut up and listen. You denied me the freedom to love.
Oh, so that's your defense?
And controlling and manipulative.
I was trying to protect you!
Why did you forbid me to love Marcel?
Do not mention his name.
I love how he
What happened
changes.
to you? I wanted to be just like you. How could you have fallen so far?
No one has stood by your side for so long. Not even I myself. I actually feared for your life.
Please!
I will not let you hurt him anymore.
Just I hate that Michael.
Perhaps I might temper my rage if Rebekah will admit she was a victim of her own idiocy.
Marcel did not manipulate me.
Then why didn't he chase after you when you fled New Orleans? That's right, he was here, stealing what I built.
I called Michael. I wanted love and happiness, and you denied me the freedom to have either. My bastard brother who loomed over me, threatening me as you are now. I'd do it again.
Leave us, please.
Oh, he's got both of them. He looks sick. Yes, he looks sick. Rebekah's in that situation there, right? Do you know where Elijah's like, yeah, go on, Rebekah, say your piece. And then she starts, and you're like, just leave a little bit out, Rebekah. Come on, we don't have to go that much. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, say your piece. And she starts, he's like, just hold a little bit in, don't go that far. And she's like, I'll do it again. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is funny. Like, once you get in a roll, you're just like, pow, 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 pow. And I just sat in the back like, oh, literally, you're gone, man. But, again, man, you can't blame Rebekah. She's got solid reasons for her actions. Now, do I like that she called him, tried to kill Klaus? No, I don't. Do I like that, obviously? She tried to take New Orleans under Klaus in this season so far? No, I don't. But does she have a solid foundation of reasons to justify her actions? She does. So, I'm not actually going to go in on her at all. Like, you know, if there's evidence, if someone's doing it just randomly, just like, what an arsehole, you know? But she's got a full-on thing. She was like, look, you're scared of him, yeah? But I was scared of you. And, like, you do anything to get rid of him, I'll do anything to get rid of you. We're both in the same situation, but with different people. So I can understand where she's coming from, but it's quite funny, actually. Like, she was just on and on and on and wouldn't stop then.
The witches who forced you into that ritual, they lied to you, they hurt you.
Cammy.
When my brother died, I never thought I'd be okay again. Sadness was swallowing me up. No one can control you unless you let them.
How do I even know who to trust? First thing he did when I came back was try to use me again to help Rebekah. Isn't there something you want too?
My uncle's sick. I thought you could help him.
When I came back, the voices I heard, they said the only ones who could help me are the witches.
See, do you know the situation where they both wanted to use her? She was saying people just want to use her. I can understand that if she feels that way all the time. But the difference is, he wanted to use her to help somebody, and Cammy wants to use it to help somebody. So they're not abusing it. They're trying to help people. It's kind of different, like, but I do understand where she's coming from as well.
I actually thought Davina would come to the rescue.
Meantime, just don't piss Klaus off any more than he already is.
It's a little late for that.
He's not gonna kill you. You're his sister.
And you're like a son to him, and believe me, he means to kill you. What an odd thing it is to be here 1 minute and gone the next. When the moon reaches its apex, Klaus will be free, and he will do to you what he's going to do to me, only worse.
You hold both weapons.
Well, unlike you, brother, I have no taste for fratricide. I only hold this to keep it from you.
Rebekah betrayed you as well when she brought Michael here.
She was an innocent girl, quick to laugh and full of life.
Do you not see, Elijah? She didn't mean to chase me off. She wanted me dead.
You're wrong. When our sister sees something that she perceives to be an injustice, she can be downright dangerous. And the night she tried to kill our father.
What is this?
It's Elijah
She would have done it. All to protect you.
Why are you telling me this now?
Niklas, sometimes our sister acts without thinking. So yes, she responded by summoning our father. Yes, that was a mistake.
Elijah looks well good.
Niklas, so help me.
Are you really going to stand against me? If you want to protect Rebekah, you'll need to use the White Oak's state. You look at me, and you see everything you abhor in yourself. You're every bit the abomination I am, or worse.
Rebekah's gonna take it.
I knew you couldn't do it.
And now I have this. So I decide who lives and who dies.
So why not finish what you started a century ago?
Drove me to betray you, and now you want to twist it and make it worse so you can justify killing me? There is no one else to blame, only you.
The trouble with the witches in this city is they lack direction. You don't control the witches anymore.
If you can't beat him, make him an offer. So here's the deal. You help me right now. Vampires, stay out of the cauldron.
You're going to have to give us Davina Claire. She will be revered by her people. And I will teach her how to control her power. And I'll find a way to break Celeste's spell.
Hardly a fair fight, is it? I mean, perhaps if Marcel were here, you'd stand a chance. Admit you wanted me dead.
I wanted you to run.
All you have to do is admit it.
You're insane.
Yes, I am. You vicious, heartless monster. You wanted me dead!
Maybe I did.
Oh, shit. I was waiting. I wanted to pause it just before she said it. I was going to ask a question, like, do you think she wanted him dead? Because personally, I did think she wanted him dead. Now, her answer there, which I'm going to trust, is that she actually didn't know what she wanted. She was half and half. She was just thinking more of, let's just save myself. And whatever happens, happens. If he dies, he dies. If he stays alive, he stays alive. But we're free of him. That's what I think she was thinking at the time. But I don't know. With this episode with Klaus, you can look at him as if to say, man, the guy's trying to force an answer that he wants. Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get in some of them situations where, like, somebody wants something and they just force it until they get what they want, even if it's incorrect? Do you know what I mean? They'll do everything they can until they hear the answer that they wanted to hear, even if it is a total lie. Now, that's what I was getting with Klaus in this episode. Like, he just wants to hear her say, I did want to kill you, so he could do that. That's literally it. He was waiting the whole time, trying to force it out, maybe, so he could justify his action of stabbing her, which obviously I disagree with, because he's kind of forced, like I say, he's forced that answer out of it to get what he wants, so that he can justify what he's just done. But in terms of Rebekah, I'm really interested, because I actually thought that she did call Michael to kill him, but then the more it's been revealed in today's episode, I'm more swaying on the side that she was trying to protect herself in all ways, just get rid of the person that she was scared of. And she didn't care if he died or if he fled. She was just thinking, shit, if I get him here, I can be safe myself. And now I'm interested, because he didn't hit her in the heart then, didn't look like. So see where we go from here, because he's daggered, well, what would you call it? I'm just going to say he's daggered Elijah with that thing, and then he's obviously stabbed Rebekah with a stake. Oh, it's not left in her though.
You missed my heart?
Perhaps I did.
Oh, that was a good answer, that.
You accuse me of being evil, and yet you inspired to kill your own blood. I love my family. I know I can be difficult, but I did not make myself this way.
Centuries later, each of us is broken. You with your anger and paranoia. Me with fear of abandonment. And poor Elijah. He dedicates himself to everyone but himself.
This acting's really good. Look at both of
the
them.
definition of curse.
I tell you what, love that. I do love it, man. Like, you do forget, don't you? Yeah, okay, she did bring Michael in and that, but then she has suffered the wrath of the consequences of that as well. You do actually forget that when you get caught up in the storyline. Everybody suffered from her bad decision. It was a bad decision. We've got to agree it was a bad decision, even though it was justified. But she suffered the consequences as well. And sometimes you just need to get it out, don't you? Like, I feel this episode is that let's just get it all out, and then we'll get up, we'll dust ourselves down, big group hug, let's go, next episode, let's get it, big happy family.
She needs real help.
We take her back to her people. It's the only chance that she has.
We have to talk about this.
I'm not asking for permission.
Now we're even.
Davina's asleep. When she wakes up, I'll explain everything, then I'll bring her here.
Celeste cast a powerful spell. Power bled back into the earth. Now I can channel it.
I need you to fix the priest.
If it's had time to take root, there's no undoing it.
Even if Klaus is free, if you hurt Davina in any way.
Marcel, you lost. Try and have a little dignity.
Whatever you're going to do to me, do it now.
If his father ruined him.
We all stem from our parents.
I know you hate me, but what's done is done.
Perhaps it's time for a new story. What is it you want?
Same things that I have wanted since I was a child. I want a family. I want someone to love me, and I want to live.
Then go. We're far too damaged to remain together. Unless I will raise my child here, in the city you took from me. You are free.
I just came to collect the last of my things that didn't burn to ash. I don't suppose you have any desire to join me.
Do hope you find everything you're looking for.
Elijah, when I brought Michael, I never for a second meant to hurt you. I was certain that Klaus meant to kill me. Maybe somewhere deep down.
He's worth saving.
He still is the brother we once knew.
He's still in there.
Help him find his way.
Is there a reason why you lot are loitering in my home?
I may not be able to beat you, but I came here to face you. If you're gonna kill me for that, get on with it.
Good evening. I will grant you this one mercy. I will allow you to keep your life.
If I so much as find a trace of you in the French Quarter, it will not end well for you. That is all.
He's scarier than Klaus. He just is.
You're beginning to sound like me.
My mother was consecrated and buried here. She is forever bound to this land. I'm finally free.
Your brothers came in this town like they owned the place. My home, my people.
I see how much you love this city. And I am not the kind of girl who likes to share. I do wish you had finished building our home. Do you try to stay alive?
Hey, the guys are running.
What are you doing here? I came to say goodbye. I leave town for good. He allows me to. He is a monster. Do not ever cross him. But he does want more from life than to just be feared. And speaking of your child, our family has no shortage of enemies. Be careful. You make sure to tell that little girl stories of her crazy Auntie Peg.
See, I'm happy for you, Rebecca, man. Look how happy you was there. I'm happy for you, and I'm sad for me, because I want you to be in the show, the thick of it. I really enjoy you as a character. I like how you stick up for yourself against your brothers, even though, you know, sometimes it can be bad for them, bad for the family, you know. But stick up for yourself. You don't let them walk all over you, regardless of who you are. If it's family, if it's not, you're always standing up for yourself. So I do enjoy you, and I want you to stay. You'd be a great aunt to the baby whenever that's coming, honestly. I keep saying, don't let it be the last episode of the season, but it's definitely going to be in it. But I would like a tag team of Hayley and Rebecca just absolutely going around dominating everyone. But you can see by her face there at the end, that is literally like she's wanted that. It's like, have you ever had that in life where like you're walking around, you think everything's fine, and then you do something, and then you're like, oh, bloody hell, mate. I feel like I've had all this weight lifted off my shoulders that I never knew was there. Like, I never knew it was there. She obviously knew it was there, but now it's gone. It's like, oh, I'm floating. And that's literally, her face says it all there. She's loving life. And that's going to wrap up today's episode. So, again, we had another interesting one. I really like the chemistry between all three siblings. I love how they stand there. Do you know what? These three people, got to say, they are amazing at doing the crying, emotional side chemistry as well. They've always got tears in their eyes. They're always crying. They're always expressing like the love and their anger and the feelings. The way Klaus shouts all the time, he's doing it while he's crying, and then obviously when he's sad, he's crying again. And these three people are just an amazing blend. Like the Rebekah, Klaus, and Elijah are so good. Speaking of Elijah, I'm loving. He is slowly transitioning into Klaus. You not think, like, the more you watch it, the more he is. I know Klaus referenced it at the end, but you got to admit, even I've been thinking it, like, a few times he's come in when there's everybody around, yeah, and he's just gone bam, 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 and just took them out, and he's like, you're doing what I say. He done it with, did he do it when he was trying to find somebody a couple of episodes ago? He come in, he threw two people against the wall, and then he said to Marcel, mate, everybody is going to go and find them, you know. Didn't even give him an option. He was like, you're doing it. He just come in there. He's like, look, I'll give you one grant, mate. I give you one, what was it, like one mercy line or whatever. I'll keep you alive, but you're never coming in this French Quarter again. And if you do, you're getting took down. And all you people around there, it goes to you as well. Get out of my house. Literally. But he says it where you're like, oh, shit, man, this guy is scary. But he's doing it while he's just stood there in his suit, just doing his little collar up while he's saying it. Like, no dramas. But really, just go after you, just smoke you off. He's great. His acting as well, got to give it to Elijah. When the dagger got put in him, he acted really well. It was like he was suffering, made it believable, made it look like it was full of pain. Now, I know Klaus stabbed Rebekah, but I was saying this whole episode, I enjoyed his acting, but I feel like he just wanted to hear that answer so he could stab her. Like, I think that he just wanted to stab her. He just wanted, because he felt like that's what he wanted to do, and he was trying to get himself, he was trying to pull a reason out of it. And when she mentioned maybe, bang, he hit her, but he never wanted to kill her. I like how he said, I just wanted you to feel the pain and the scaredness of what I felt when Michael was after me is like me coming after you. And he's given her a choice. Pretty much. Well, actually, it wasn't a choice, was it? He gave her an offer. He was like, look, you can go. What do you want from life? Mate, I want a family. I want kids. I want a family. I want to be loved. I want to be... Pretty much, she's been consistent with that. As she said it in the Vampire Diaries, and she said it here. She's always wanted to be a family person. She's wanted to have her own family, get married, have kids, have a husband, and just be loved unconditionally. Now, continuity, that's what I'm going to say. You said it in one show, you've brought it into this one, you've stuck by it, and I respect it. I have no problem with you leaving right now because you're going to do what you want to do. I have a problem with you leaving the show in its entirety because I think you're great and I would definitely miss you and I really want you to be back in it. But if you're going to go for a couple of episodes, find yourself, then I have no problem with that. I like how Klaus said, well, if you want to do that, then go. Don't stay here. I know Elijah's going to stay here because that's what he does. Rebekah even made reference to that a couple of episodes ago. No matter what Klaus does, you're always going to stand by you, never stand by me. But this time it's different. She wasn't mad at him when she gave him the offer. She even said, look, you know, for a second I thought he was going to kill me and he didn't. And I don't know if Klaus even knew if he was going to kill me or if he wasn't. The same as she kind of said, she never knew if she wanted him dead or she didn't. And it's interesting because she was saying the fact that he didn't stab me gives us hope that deep down our brother's still in there. Elijah said, yeah, he is buried deep down, but he's still there. And then she gave him a kiss and she said something like, do all you can to get him back. You know, I love that. I love the connection. Like I said, sometimes you've got a bit of anger with someone. You need to get it out, get all your feelings out, and dust yourself off, pick yourself up, get back on with it. They needed to express it. All three, of the siblings this episode got out shit that was inside them. You know, they explained what reasons why they done actions that they undertook, and it makes total sense to me for everyone. I'm not going to blame any of them. Now, I understand Rebekah's side. I understand Klaus's side, man. He was scared of Michael so much that he can't see why somebody would put him through all that pain, yeah, because of how scared he is, and they've witnessed it firsthand. But then you have to flip it on Rebekah's side, and that, yeah, okay, Michael might have been the scariest guy in the whole entire universe, but Klaus kind of is that exact same person to her. Just because, you know, it's a brother and it's his dad, yeah, Michael was worse than Klaus, but Michael never really went after Rebekah. Like we said last episode, truth be told, she was kind of my favourite. That's what he actually said. So she never really experienced running away from him and the pain and the suffer of Klaus, but she felt the pain and suffering at first hand off Klaus. So they both suffered the same thing off two different people, and I can't blame any of them. So I'm not going to blame none of the siblings. I love all of them. I think they're all great in different ways. Elijah is fantastic. Like I said, I love how he sticks by everybody, even when sometimes it's like, oh, you shouldn't be sticking by him, really. You know, like, you know they've done bad, but he's never gonna let his family down. You know what I mean? No matter how much like he wants to save Klaus, he's not gonna let Rebekah down, and he's not gonna let Rebekah die. And even though Rebekah's free to do what she wants, he's gonna stay and he's gonna try and rebuild Klaus as well. So actually, instead of rebuilding him, he's turning into him, mate. The guy's an absolute savage psycho now. I can't wait to see how it progresses. You know. How's the Haley and him relationship going to progress? How's this baby coming? When is it coming? Is Rebekah going to disappear when she gets a baby come back? That would be... It makes sense to me. She could say, look, I've soul searched. You know, I've got this, I've got that. Figured out I actually do miss my family. I miss this baby. Let's go. Let's be back. Let's be, like, all friends again. So that's where I think it would be a perfect fit for the show. But that is today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like on the button. It really helps out the channel. I'd like to thank every single person again for getting this channel to 2,000 subscribers. It's ridiculous numbers. It's mental. And that is all because of you guys. Thank you so much. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.